Hello everybody, it's George from ShopTo, and I first of all want to apologise if my voice sounds really rough. I've been pretty ill the last few days, but we've got my Call of Duty Infinite Warfare full review, and this cold, or tonsillitis, whatever you want to call it, has impacted my ability to play Call of Duty, but I did play quite a lot the other day, so I've played well over the allotted amount that I need to be able to do a pretty good review. So, I published my review yesterday, or Joe put it up on the site yesterday, so if you didn't see it, I'm just going to kind of be running over my main thoughts on the game in this little video here for you guys. So, Infinite Warfare, it was met with a lot of negativity, especially around the teaser trailer and stuff like that, because everyone was like, oh, it's in space, it's going to have exos and stuff like that, and you know, I was just like, yeah, sure, I knew that was going to happen anyway, whatever, I don't mind, it's Infinity Ward, they've only let me down once before with Ghosts, so I'm sure it'll be a fun game nevertheless, and I'm really enjoying the game so far. I mean, it feels a lot like the beta, obviously, but it feels like a typical Infinity Ward game, and I say that because I am able to play really well in the multiplayer side of the game, and it's also got that same like feeling overall with the menus and everything that just feels very typically Infinity Ward. So the campaign is really good. I really am impressed with the campaign. It's possibly the best COD campaign since the Modern Warfare series. I'm not going to say it's better than that, because I just love Captain Price and everyone in that, but it is a very good campaign, and it has to be to compete with Titanfall 2's campaign, which was phenomenal. So the campaign, I mean, you've got the stars, you've got Conor McGregor, Lewis Hamilton, Kit Harington, all these cool people that play a part in there really well, may I say. They don't like feel out of place. And you've also got the cool space setting, the fact that there's no loading screens, the Jackal missions, everything like that. It just makes it feel like a real, like, truly new COD campaign experience. I mean, they've experimented with the campaigns before, but this one actually feels completely different to all the others because of these new features, because of these, like, celebrities that are included. I know they've included some before, but it really does feel like a completely different COD campaign, and they did say they were taking some risks, and boy, have those risks paid off. I mean, it's such a good experience, so I definitely recommend, even if you're buying it for Modern Warfare Remastered, I definitely recommend hopping on Infinite Warfare and playing the campaign if you don't want to play the multiplayer or whatever. Even still, if you're not like if you're on the fence about buying the game, you want to get Modern Warfare Remastered, you're not sure on Infinite Warfare, and you're not sure whether you want to spend all the money to get just Modern Warfare Remastered, the Infinite Warfare campaign is really good, and so is the multiplayer, but I'll come to that in a second. So I definitely recommend picking it up if you are one of those people that just wants Modern Warfare Remastered and not sure about getting it or whatever. So moving on into Zombies. Now, Zombies is sort of like a spin-off kind of thing of Black Ops 3 Zombies. It feels different. I like the 80s feel of it. It feels, you know, a little bit less serious than Treyarch Zombies, which is kind of cool because I think it got a little bit too serious towards the end, but obviously it doesn't feel as polished. It doesn't feel like they haven't got that whole massive storyline that you have with Treyarch Zombies, which kind of, I don't know, makes the Zombies experience feel a little bit empty, I don't know, but obviously this story is going to carry on hopefully throughout the other maps, and it's good enough. I mean, it's fun to play. It offers a little bit of a different experience compared to the regular Zombies with Treyarch games, and I did say in my review it feels a little bit like Exo Zombies, whereas it feels like they've literally just spun off a little bit and it's not quite as well developed as the main Zombie story, but obviously it's not going to be because that's been like however many years in the making and everything like that, but it's good enough. I mean, I enjoyed the Zombies. I'll definitely be playing it with my mates over Christmas when everyone's back home from uni and stuff like that. But it is really fun, but I wouldn't say it's like a game deciding thing. Like, you're not going to choose to buy the game just because of Zombies. Moving into multiplayer, which is obviously where I spend most of my time, I'm really good at this game. Well, I'm pretty good at this game, and I enjoy this game quite a lot. It's got the same sort of camo challenges and stuff as Black Ops 3, but it doesn't feel like as exciting to do all the camos and stuff like that. But, you know, the Black Ops 3 camos were really special and everything like that. That was something I really enjoyed in the multiplayer. The rig system feels like a very poorly engineered specialist system. I mean, they're just suits you put on at the end of the day, whereas in Black Ops 3 you're actually playing as a character who had their own backstory and everything like that, and it was just really nice the way they did the specialist specialists. It had a very Treyarch feel to it, the specialist system in Black Ops 3, which hasn't been replicated here. And some of the weapons, like this claw, if you just watch me go off here, it's like a 3-bullet kill and the fire rate is extremely high. So you just absolutely melt everybody, and it's so annoying to die to this. But I think if these weapons had a bit of a nerf and, you know, we got a bit more of a backstory and heard a bit more about the rigs and their significance, it would feel better, the rig system. Weapons wise, everything's pretty good. This gun here, the NV4, is probably your best bet for anything really. It's so solid. The only problem I have with it is it's unlocked at level 1, so everybody can use it from the start. I would like it to be like a level 30, level 40 unlock, so that not everyone can use it, because it is possibly the best gun in the game. Maps wise, they're all pretty good, bar a few. I can't remember the names right now. I haven't played it enough to be able to remember map names yet, but the maps are all in all pretty solid. Modes, there's everything you want there. I mean, there's a few extra stuff. Streaks and everything are pretty solid. They feel like the what we've had in previous games, but with just a futuristic twist, which is already good. So all in all, I feel like this multiplayer is actually really fun. I'm really enjoying it right now. We just had double XP, so I managed to get like half a day in today, which is Monday. Didn't really get to play it on Sunday. Played a little bit on Saturday because I've been really ill. So I've managed to get a bit double XP on there. I think I'm currently like level 42. I'm not sure if I managed to get to 10th prestige on this game, but I'm enjoying it. And obviously we've got Modern Warfare Remastered this year as well, so I need to split my playing time between the two. So yeah, overall, Infinite Warfare is a pretty damn good game. You can read my full review down in the description of this video if you want to know everything in depth. I really did cover, especially multiplayer wise, in-depth analysis of aspects of the game. So check that out down there if you're interested in that. Everything else you need will also be down in the description, a link to purchase your copy of the game, etc, etc. And I definitely feel like it's a good game. I mean, everybody's saying, oh, I just want Modern Warfare Remastered, but it is really good. So I definitely recommend picking it up. I managed to go 50 kills in this game of TDM. It's alright. My name's been George, and I'll see you guys next time.